Okay, wait. Let's go again.
Guys,
Okay, hello, my friend. Hello, hello. Hello, good evening.
hi, good evening for everybody
Yes,
that's joined my live today. I hope all of you doing great today, and welcome to my live with Clusterum.
yes. Good evening, I'm Isijal from the Philippines. Our guest today is Mr. Globe Indonesia, Gogi. Just people have good. Gogi, please introduce yourself.
So, hi to everybody who's joining our live today. My name is Gugi Gustito Hadid. You can call me Gugi, or my dearest and my family call me Tito, which means uncle in the Philippines, right?
Yes.
I am
Uncle
26
Tito.
years. I am 26 years old, and right now I am running my own coffee shop. I'm an entrepreneur and I already graduated from my school, which is I take the human resources management degrees.
So you are in college. Third year or
Pardon me?
then college? College student.
No, I'm already graduated from my degrees maybe at last November, I guess, and I plan to continuing my master degrees at the same majoring.
Okay. And then, can you tell us about your uh, experience in Mr. Globe? How was your experience?
Pardon me?
How is your experience in joining the contest?
I'm sorry, I can hear your clear speak. Can you repeat the question one more time?
Uh, how was your experience? Are you enjoying your experience in
Oh,
Mr. Globe?
of course, I'm enjoying every single day in Mr. Globe Indonesia because in Mr. Globe Indonesia, I'm not only developing myself in the pageant world, but Mr. Globe Indonesia is teach me how to develop myself. It's not only in pageant world, but also in social life, in environmental life, and also in charity life. So, joining Mr. Globe for me is the right platform for me to develop myself even more to get better.
Okay, that's nice. Then, how's your work right now? How's your work?
Well, right now I'm an entrepreneur. I running my own coffee
Okay.
shop that is called Cordy Coffee. So I running my coffee shop start from 2020. But before that, I used to work in one big company in Indonesia. But then I realized that that was not my passion. Till I think twice to follow my dream and get my passion to build this coffee shop. Then this is what I want to tell you to the all Indonesian people that do not afraid to follow your passion because when you follow your passion, then that's when you find a word that we will work with happiness.
Then, word of happiness. And then, about your country, Indonesia. Can you tell us more about your country?
Pardon me?
Can you tell us more about your country?
Okay, well, probably several people only knows Indonesia about Bali, but
Yes.
beside that, our government social aspect is already knowing Bali as a new Bali. A new Bali is we developed our country tourism is not only in Bali, but we call it some place that several time with Bali. So we hope that the place that have a similarity with Bali have the same population as Bali, which is the Pulau Komodo Island, and then Labuan Bajo and Maras we can, and then I hope that with joining with me, it's not global, so I can help the government to promote that place we call Bali Baru. So beside the tourism, our Indonesia right now it's still fighting for the COVID-19 pandemic. As you know, that this pandemic is being the hot issue across the globe. It's not only this time, but also in the past 2 years. So our country is still fighting to maintain and to handle this pandemic so we can have our new normal again, like back in the past 2 years. Because I'm already get bored maybe sometimes to living my social life that I used to live with in past 2 years, but there is nothing we can do except the following the protocol of health that government suggestion.
Okay. You have your coffee business, right? You have your coffee shop with the pandemic. Uh, already recovered. I mean, have your coffee business. With the pandemic or no?
Oh, okay. So I basically before I choose to running my own coffee shop business, I'm talking with my two friends, Henk and Fikri. Maybe he's watching right now. I'm talking with them to how to develop ourselves to get our success point with not only working in the other place, but we have to. But I wanna have my own privilege to get success with what I want and what my passion. And I decided to build my own coffee shop, and it's not easy because 1 month I get grand opening of my coffee shop, then suddenly our country have announced that we have to lock down in every single situation. So in just 1 month I get the grand opening of my coffee shop. the government the government give us instrument to close our coffee shop. But then, thanks God that after a few months of the isolation program, my coffee shop is running well, running well, running well. And right now, we still open our coffee shop, but with treating the new normal protocol of the healthy that government should suggestion.
Exactly. That's how. Uh, and then hopefully someday you can have more branches. You can open more branches in your coffee shop.
Pardon me?
Hopefully you can open more branches.
Yes, of course. I wish that I could bring all the Mr. Globe family coming to my coffee shop and then taste my specialties and my special drink that I really, really, really made, especially for you, of course. Before, because I had one friend from the Philippines. His name is Andrew, and I used to ask him what kind of coffee that specialization and more popular in Philippines. So I kind of make an improvement that I want to make some coffee that not only popular in Indonesia but also that coffee should be famous across the globe. I hope that before I reach the globe, I want to reach the closest friends, the closest nearest our neighbor country in the Asian, South Asian, which is the Philippines. So I already asked my friend about how the coffee lifestyle in the Philippines, how the coffee lifestyle in Malaysia, in Singapore. So I hope that someday probably my coffee shop will getting bigger to the big company coffee shop ever. Amen.
Nice. Then we'll proceed with our standard questions. Okay? We'll proceed with our standard questions for the interview. So you can hear me?
Pardon me?
You can hear me?
Pardon me? Can you repeat the question?
Not yet a question. Okay, this is the question. Uh, what are your responsibilities as a Philippines to globe Indonesia?
I'm sorry, can you repeat one more, please? Time the question.
Okay. What are your responsibilities as Mr. Globe Indonesia?
Oh well, of course, my responsibilities as Mr. Globe Indonesia is of course realization the vision and mission of Mr. Globe Indonesia, which is the vision and mission the vision and mission of Mr. Globe Indonesia is focusing on charity, social work, and environmental, and that's even long way before I joining with Mr. Globe. I already joining with one of the environmental community social community that focusing on planting tree and planting tree as much as we can and try to stop deforestation to fight the global warming issue because I know that to change this world to be a better place it's not only about how to speak in specific language, it's not only about how to get high degrees in education, but we can change this world to be a better place by doing simple thing but meaningful like planting tree because from one trees that we plant there is so many benefits that we could get in the future especially. And then beside that,
Okay.
because this is in this pandemic situation, my organization teach me and then ask me to do environmental and then inspire other people to keep doing positive life even this in pandemic situation. It's not boundaries for us to stop us from going and get our dreams.
Okay, that's nice. I like your project. Okay, tree planting. That's nice. And then number two, define success. Number two,
All right.
define success.
Success for me is where I can finally put myself in the place that I've been dreaming about, where I can put myself finally in the place that I've been set goal of even long way before that happening with all the progress, all the journey up and down. But when I can finally reach that place that I've been dreaming about, no matter what happened with the result, because I know that no matter what happened with the result, it's back to the God destiny. But as long as I doing my progress to reach that point, and when I get finally get that point where I want, where I'm dreaming about, no matter what happened with the result, that is the definition of success for me. Because I really kind of person that really enjoying the progress.
Okay, that's nice. And then number three, you will win, Mr. Glow. What is your priority project? Again, if you will win, Mr. Your priority project.
Well, if I've got the honor to win Mr. Globe International 2021, of course I will continuing the vision and mission of the organization Mr. Globe, which is focusing on charity, tourism, development, and also the social work. But beside that, I want to spread the positive message about caring and then understanding mutually because you know what, world peace
Okay.
in the past weeks it's being the most attractive issues that can happen in this world. So I want to spread the message, the positivity message to the all youth across the globe to have self self love and then high respects to each other because as my country's philosophy Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, which means unity in diversity. In Indonesia we have more than 100 islands. We have a lot of languages, beliefs, but all of us is living harmony without seeing the differences, but we can live together and then we put one goal to be uniting nations. So I hope that message could I bring to the entire globe that no matter what happened, no matter where do you come from, where do you races, where do your religion and belief is, one thing that we should focusing is just world peace and fixing our world that we can live in a better place.
Can you explain more on the unity and diversity?
Pardon me?
Can you explain more on unity and diversity?
Okay, unity in diversity. There is so uniqueness because I have my parent was come from my mother especially come from Sundanese, which is from West Java, and my father's come from East Java. And then when I met with my family, especially from my mother and my father, I have two different call from my one family, and beside that, I have to I have to make self adaptation about the food, about the culture, and then when I came to visit my friend that have a place even across the island, across the province, there is something that probably shocked me apart at the first, but then I realized that this is the uniqueness of every place that should be not our boundaries to get the problem, but this is something that we have to raise and keep us together. One destination, our life in Indonesia, to make Indonesia get better. So we can promote to the world that
Okay.
Indonesia is the most diversity country, even if we have a lot of religion, beliefs, culture, but we can still live together as one and going to the world peace.
Okay. That's nice. And our audience to can learn from them. Like move on, accept, and still live as one. And
Pardon me?
then that's not Akash just mentioned that we can learn from your country. Okay. And then so last one question. Can you tell us about your you mentioned self-love, self-love.
Pardon me, can you repeat the question? I can hear clearly.
So what is self-love? What is self-love?
What if?
Another point. Mm, mm. The question is what is self-love?
What is life for me?
No. It's not wait.
Could you repeat the question, please? Because I really can't hear your voice clearly.
I'll put in the comment box. Or you can read or no. I'll type again.
Okay, wait a minute, I will check. Maybe from my
Okay,
friends
audience.
here yeah? I'm so sorry, but I really can't hear your voice clearly here. Maybe you can put the question in comment box.
I already put it in the question box 2 times.
Okay, wait a minute, I will check it.
Our audience, please you write my question in the comment box.
What is self-love? Alright. Self-love for me is where you can finally accepting whenever that God gives to you, but it's not mean that you are already
Okay.
satisfying with yourself, right? For the example, in this competition, I'm not the guy that have the most great body. I'm not the guy who have the most handsome body, but it's not mean I'm not love myself, but the way that I'm loving myself, if I'm to prove it, I always
Yeah.
prove it. I always try to develop myself even more better. So right now, that is what I want. That is what I want to talking about to all the people that no matter what happened, no matter what happened, no matter what you looks like, there is nobody can stop you from going because you are so much worth it than anybody, than any bad words about you. Self love, which means that you are loving yourself and you are knowing yourself with all the kindness, all the weakness, all the privilege of yourself. Then you try to fix yourself, even to get yourself being a better person in the next future day. And I hope that self-love, which means when I already self-love and when I already put that mindset on me, and I hope that I could inspire other people to do same thing as me.
Okay, that's nice, and that's wonderful answer. So to our audience,
Thank.
you can learn from Gogi about self-love. Okay, for audience, thank you so much for supporting Gogi. And then yesterday, May 17, the public vote started. So please support him and vote for Gogi, Mr. Globe Indonesia, and also other. So you can thank your followers, or supporters.
Yes, of course, for all my dear friend and my followers in Indonesia, in the Philippines, my boy Philippine, please support me at the upcoming Mr. Globe competition because right here I'm not making competition, but maybe we made a friendship across the globe that we hope from each contestant could inspire other people to make this world to be a better person for living. And then please keep supporting me at the upcoming Mr. Globe International Competition with cheese, which is the voting is already starting right now, and the preliminary will starting right now. And for next day, I also will have the schedule for the live interview and then the preliminary after we held the grand final. Wish me luck for the competition, and I wish to have a luck for all the contestants also. I can wait to meet all the contestants from Mr. Globe family.
Okay, thank you so much, Gogi, and also April 3rd, Pakistan and Mr. Globe.
Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
that, Mabuhay Philippine, and I hope you stay safe. And then God bless you and have a nice day.
How do you say thank you in? How do you say thank you? Uh,
Oh, terima kasih.
say
Terima kasih. Maraming salamat
thank you
po.
and salamat. And then have a good evening. Okay, and thank you so much again, Gogi. It's an honor to have you. And thank you again to our audience, to the people of Indonesia, Globe, and every aspect. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day and have a good night.
Okay, that was Gogi Gustito Hadid, our Mr. Globe Indonesia. Thank you so much, and please support him in the public vote. You can check the official website of Mr. Globe, which is www.mrglobe.net. Thank you so much. Bye. Terima kasih.